Welcome to Prince and Tasha's garden. You're watching Virginia Growing. Today we're going to be showing you what we grew over the winter. Alright, we're going to start with our raised bed. In this bed here, we grew lettuce over the winter, and we grew a couple of carrots. You can peel those, the tops back so you can see those carrots. So we grew a couple of these carrots over the winter. There's some more down here. Okay, there's some more over here. These are some nice, healthy looking carrots. You see that one right there. That one's all the way down. It's going to be a nice one. We got a bunch over here. We got some. So we got some nice looking carrots. This was our first time actually overwintering anything. Well, last year was our first season growing anything, but these carrots coming out looking good, and this lettuce is looking pretty good. Although we actually grew more, but not all of them survived, because of course this is our first time trying. So this is the raised bed that I built last season. You can take a look at it. I got most of my tips from James Piccioli. Shout out to him. I filled this raised bed with compost that I saved up from around the yard, and then I topped it off with a little bit of soil from Home Depot and some perlite and a peat moss, and that's how we got here. That's how I did my raised bed. And now it's time to show you where my other bed is. All right, over here, I just buried these into the ground. This is over here where I have my trellises built for my tomatoes and my cucumbers and all of that, and my watermelon. So, but this is over here is nothing but carrots. You can see how big this one is here. Got a couple of nice sized carrots. Look at that one there. That's about the size of a fist right there. That's a huge carrot. So we have carrots for days, and that was our first time actually growing anything. And this is just the stuff that we overwintered. We harvested a lot of stuff over the summer and right before the winter. Over here we had our peppers. This was our pepper trees, because we grow everything, or most of the stuff, in containers. We had our peppers here. Back here is our grapes. And over here is where we kept our tomatoes and our cucumbers. Cucumbers were right here, the tomatoes were over here, and over here was nothing but tomatoes. And here's where we keep a couple more of our containers. And up here, we keep some more containers once we get growing. This is going to be containers. In this container, we grew, actually we grew onions in this container here. So we'll be planting the onions soon. And down here is another area where we hold our containers. So this here were peppers at one point. Over here, next to our carrots, is where we also had more peppers, but they were actually buried into the ground, and we grew the pepper trees out of the ground. So now we're getting ready for this new season. So I built this trellis system here last year. As you can see, it's a double trellis, and it works pretty good for my to keep my tomato plants upright, and for my cucumbers. I should have made a video last year of how to make this, but pretty much it's real simple. But the 2x4s, run the 2x4 up, one across, and then the two other ones back there, and that's how I made this trellis. And over here is where I made this stand for all of my pots, so what I'm growing in pots. So this is a neat stand that I have here. So just a quick tour of my garden.